Do you know what? I'm going to put this video, combine it with what happened earlier with the gay pride stuff. So all these men that fought in World War II, or World War I, or any other war, can you honestly, hand on heart, tell me that they would have been happy with their kids walking around with gay pride flags and being sexualised, you know, under the age of 10 years old? Hand on heart, can you really say that? Okay, I'm pretty certain you can't. Almost looks like a red squirrel, that I can't quite tell. But yeah, this is the bridge from a different angle anyway. As you can see, it's quite high up. Impressive bit of engineering by the Victorians as usual. Loads of wildlife in here. Hello mate. Not a big fan of grey squirrels, but it's not their fault they got brought over here, is it? It's the elites that brought them over here. A bit like someone else or some... yeah. I won't say something because that's not right. So this must have been a railway track looking at that. But yeah, nearly the most easterly point in the UK at the minute. Decent lighthouse over there. I don't think it's used anymore, but quite a long way inland as well. Got another plant of some sort that works here, in operation still. Bury St Edmunds has got a big, is it a Nestle plant I think it is, at Bury St Edmunds. And that is the most easterly fisherman in the UK at the moment. So that's what it is, it's Captain Birdseye, that's where it all goes on. Something I got a comment on in Lowestoft's favour, the smell, you know, the sea air, it's just lovely. It really is, must do the people's lungs really a lot of good living somewhere like this. I think this fisherman's got one. Although it's on a really ugly building, I thought that's sort of old fisherman's face with the sunset behind it. It's quite a nice touch. And this is Ness Point, the most easterly point in the UK. It's even got like a little rounded bit just around there to kind of extend it. Not exactly mind blowing, but I don't know, I probably could have put something else there to spice it up a little bit, but that's it anyway. Let's see what we've got on here then. So Land's End is 364 miles over that way. Obviously the sun's setting, so west, obviously be southwest. Cardiff, 224 miles. Dublin, directly west, 340 miles. Belfast, 348. Edinburgh, northwest, 316 miles. Iceland, 1175. John O'Groats, 465 miles. Let's see what I got over for the east. Summer solstice, sunrise. That'll be good to see. Right over that way. Stockholm 788, Copenhagen 491, Moscow 1468, Minsk, so that's Belarus 1070, Berlin 500 miles, Kiev 1244, Prague 572, Rotterdam 122, and then winter solstice, sunrise, over that way. No, I do, you don't need me to read that anymore. It's a lovely image there with the sun reflecting off that puddle. As above, so below. And I suppose this would be the most easterly beacon. So it's to do with Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee, which is already 2 years ago. Christ, this is creepy. Got music playing, obviously with no one here. Europa bandstand. And you know, in like a lot of other towns and cities, you'll have a cathedral or an impressive town hall sort of overlooking the terrace houses below it. How dystopian is that? Imagine coming out, looking right, and that's what greets you from council block flats. So I just moved across to the Peace Garden to do with World War I, and this is the reason why I came in here more than anything. Look how pretty this is. Nice little thatched cottage with a little rose garden at the front. You can already see the angle I'm going for it with the roses in the bottom left. So Sparrow's Nest Park, named after Robert Sparrow, founder of the Lifeboat Society in Lowestoft. Similar to Jack Sparrow, obviously, from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is the lighthouse from a bit closer up. Cart Score, once known as Gallows Score. It is for that the town's gallows stood at the top of this score. So it's got to be, what's this? At the entrance of Bellevue Park there is a pile of stones known as the Watcher Stones that are alleged to go down to the beach at midnight chimes to wash in the sea. Yeah, so the stones are reputed to have earned their name from the story that Amy Deany, who was hanged for witchcraft in 1662, need to sit on them and burn abuse that passes by. So, got to be a place for haunting, obviously. As lovely as it looks, it's obviously where people met their end. You know, people got hunger. See what this anchor's about. Here's the stones anyway. So maybe on Halloween you might see a witch, or someone accused of being a witch sat on there. And I don't think anything really says more than the state of Britain than this, really. Elm Church, it's been like this for about 5 years, I think, but I don't remember it being for sale last time, or this looking this bad. But also behind it, you know, the big commie blocks that went up, dwarfing all these old churches. If I crossed over I'd get a better angle, but I'm not going to. You get the point. Yeah, it's a good angle. Church for sale, big ugly block on the left. And this is looking down Herring Fishery School. It's the moon rising. It's about 11:15 now. Nightlife is all kicking off. Claremont Pier down that way. You believe it? Look at that. Someone's just stood in my photo there. That's the moon, obviously. About 11:30 now. Got some cracking photos with that.